Even after nearly 3 decades, Chrono Trigger is still filled with hidden details that many players never discover. From subtle dialogue changes, to clever time travel mechanics, to design choices that reward careful exploration, Chrono Trigger hides an incredible amount beneath the surface. One of these hidden details actually changes how you can view the final battle entirely. So here are 10 hidden details in Chrono Trigger you might have missed. Number 10. Spekkio has multiple forms. When you first meet Spekkio at the end of time, most players will encounter him as a Kiwala, the small creature who introduces you to magic. But Spekkio actually changes form depending on your party's level. And if you visit him early enough, he even appears as a frog, a form many players never see. As your party grows stronger, Spekkio evolves through several forms, including the Kiwala, Masa and Mune, and finally, a pink newt. Because these forms appear at specific level thresholds, and players don't always return to the end of time, many players only ever encounter 1 or 2 of them. It's a small but fascinating detail, and a great example of how Chrono Trigger rewards players who revisit earlier locations as they grow stronger. Number 9. Ayla's Charm steals unique items. Ayla's Charm ability is powerful, but it's even more useful than many players realize. Even late-game enemies can carry rare items that can only be obtained through Charm. Because this ability is optional and not required to beat the game, some players never take full advantage of it. This makes Charm one of the most powerful and sometimes overlooked abilities in Chrono Trigger. Number 8. You can open sealed chests twice. One of Chrono Trigger's most clever mechanics involves sealed chests found throughout the world. For example, you'll find sealed chests in Truce Inn, Guardia Castle, and the Pore Mayor's Manor. If you check these chests in the past, but choose not to open them, the game gives you a hint that they could become more powerful over time. If you then travel to the future and open the chest there, the inside item is upgraded. Then, when you return to the past, the chest is still there, allowing you to collect a second powerful item. This is one of the smartest uses of time travel in the game, and some players never realize they can collect both items. Number 7. Time travel changes NPC dialogue. One of Chrono Trigger's most subtle details is how NPC dialogue changes across time periods. The best example of this happens during Robo's forest restoration. After Robo stays behind in 600 AD to plant the forest, you later return in 1000 AD to discover Fiona's shrine, and Robo waiting after 400 years. But what many players don't realize is that the NPCs nearby also reflect this change. Characters discuss the forest's return, Robo's long effort, and how the land has transformed over time. This isn't limited to Robo's story either. Throughout Chrono Trigger, NPCs in different time periods react to your actions, referencing events and changes you've made to history. These subtle dialogue changes help make the world feel alive and reinforce the impact of time travel in many ways some players never notice. Number 6. Melchior appears earlier than you might expect. One subtle hidden detail involves Melchior, the guru of life. Most players first recognize Melchior as the weapons merchant at the Millennial Fair in 1000 AD. But what many players don't realize is that Melchior also appears much earlier in the timeline, in 12,000 BC, long before his identity is revealed. If you revisit Melchior at certain points in the game, you can see how his dialogue subtly connects his different appearances and his role in the story. This becomes even more meaningful later when you learn about the Gurus of Zeal and Melchior's true identity. It's a subtle piece of foreshadowing that many players don't fully appreciate until replaying the game. Number 5. Trial choices affect dialogue later. Early in the game, Chrono is put on trial in Guardia Castle. However, what you may not know is that your actions at the Millennial Fair can influence the outcome of the trial. Actions such as trying to sell Marley's pendant to Melchior, returning the lost cat to her owner, and running off before Marley can get some candy from the vendor. These choices determine whether the jury finds you guilty or innocent. But what many players don't realize is that these choices also affect later dialogue. Characters reference your earlier actions, and your reputation subtly changes depending on how you behaved. This level of continuity makes Chrono Trigger's world feel responsive and alive. Number 4. You can go through the Black Omen 3 times. One of Chrono Trigger's most clever uses of time travel happens with the Black Omen. Most players encounter the Black Omen near the end of the game and assume it's a one-time dungeon. But because it exists across multiple time periods, you can actually challenge it 3 separate times. The Black Omen appears in 12,000 BC, 600 AD, and 1000 AD. If you go through the Black Omen in 1000 AD first, you can then travel back to 600 AD and fight through it again. After that, you can travel even further back to 12,000 BC and challenge it a 3rd time. Each time you go through the Black Omen, you can gain additional experience, fight bosses again, and collect even more powerful equipment and items. Because defeating the Black Omen in an earlier time period causes it to disappear from later timelines, the optimal strategy is to start in 1000 AD, then move backward through time. It's one of the best examples of Chrono Trigger's time travel mechanics, and some players never realize they can take advantage of it. Number 3. You can skip major story segments. Chrono Trigger gives players unusual freedom late in the game. Once the epoch gains flight, players can challenge Lavos immediately, complete optional side quests, and explore alternate progression paths. This means you can skip major story segments, including optional character development arcs, yet still reach the ending. This non-linear design was extremely rare at the time, and is one of the reasons Chrono Trigger remains so replayable to this day. Number 2. Magus has unique dialogue if he joins your party. When you confront Magus later in the game, you're given a choice. You can fight him, or allow him to join your party. If Magus joins, he has unique dialogue during several later scenes, including interactions with Scala references, comments during late-game exploration, and reactions to certain story events. Sometimes, players fight Magus instead of recruiting him, and therefore these additional lines go unseen. It's just another example of Chrono Trigger rewarding replayability. Number 1. Lavos' outer shell references earlier bosses. During the final battle with Lavos, the outer shell mimics attacks from bosses you fought earlier in the game. Some examples include the Dragon Tank, the Guardian, Hekron, and many others. This suggests that Lavos has influenced events throughout history, or absorbed power from previous encounters. It's a subtle design detail that reinforces the idea that Lavos is connected to everything that has happened. Many players never notice this, but once you do, it adds an entirely new layer to the final battle. Chrono Trigger remains one of the most beloved RPGs of all time, and a big reason for that is the incredible attention to detail hidden throughout the game. From subtle dialogue changes, to clever time travel mechanics, to hidden character moments, Chrono Trigger rewards players who take the time to explore, experiment, and revisit earlier parts of the game. And even after nearly 3 decades, players are still discovering new details, new strategies, and new ways to experience this incredible game. That's part of what makes Chrono Trigger so special. It's a game that continues to reveal more the deeper you go. Which of these hidden details surprised you the most? And are there any secrets or clever mechanics that you've discovered that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments below. I always enjoy reading your insights, and some of the best discoveries often come from the community. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting that subscribe button for more Chrono Trigger content, classic RPG deep dives, and other gaming videos just like this one. But until the next time we meet, this is BCSBuster signing off. Don't forget to like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at BCSBusterLP. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/BCSBuster. Check out all the ways you can support the channel in the video description below. Not only using those promo codes helps save you money, but it helps me grow the channel as well. And until the next time we meet, take care, y'all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.